Hello and welcome to your Lionsgate reading, the Lionsgate portal. How exciting for all of us. I know the spiritual community, this is a huge time for celebration. And why? Why is this a huge time for celebration? Because it means significant manifestation. So you know me, I like to go into a little bit deeper about what is behind each of these energies. And according to Lori Lothian on her channel, Lunatic Astrology, I love this channel. I will always tell you guys, this is who I watch. Among many astrologers, but I really love Lori Lothian. Um, anyway, so on her, I think it was her newsletter actually, she was talking about how the reason that this is such a significant time is because of the rising fixed star Sirius. And in ancient Egypt, the rising of this star, so it begins July 28th till August 12th is the Lionsgate portal. And the peak of it is August 8th. Okay. And then this is an 8 year. So we have 888. All right. This is significant. All right. We'll go into a little more about that in a moment. But in ancient Egypt, as the fixed star Sirius would rise, the um i- i- the flooding in the Nile would rise over the water of the Nile would rise over the riverbanks, giving them extremely fertile soil, which would make for an abundant harvest. So although that's not what necessarily represents physically in our world now, in each of our lives where we're living, but what it does is it gives us an opportunity to open ourselves up to be able to have an influx of manifestation come into our life. Now, why? Why? If it's not well, I mean, the fixed star, certainly. But if we're not seeing the physicality of it in the same way that they did then, what does that mean for each of us? And because this is happening in Leo season, and Leo is such a heart centered, warm, right? Sunshine warm. The sun is manifestation, it represents manifestation and your heart being open and childlike curiosity and fun are what brings manifestations in. Now, we just had, in fact, the day that I'm recording this, which is August 4th, we are having the new moon in Leo. Now, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but new moons represent where we have had an emotional blind spot. So, when you're doing your new moon rituals, new moon manifestation rituals, whatever that looks like for you, keeping in mind that as you're feeling into each new moon every month, the energies of it, you're going to be maybe inspired on what you need to look deeper at or where you have been blinded in your own life to now allow a manifestation to come through. And each new moon cycle lasts 6 months and then culminates by the end. The corresponding full moon. Okay, so in 6 months in Aquarius season, we're going to see this cycle of what you initiated in this Lion's Gate new moon supported portal. We're going to see it culminate within the next 6 months. But you're going to be doing all kinds of activities to be able to bring these manifestations forward, keeping in mind that it is heart centered. Okay, so let's think about this for just one moment when we're considering manifestation. Okay, what creates life itself is consciousness. We know that as our collective consciousness rises, we're beginning to understand the true nature of reality. And it is consciousness that manifests, and it manifests through us, where you're vibrating, where you're emotionally your emotional average is what you are going to be emanating in your life. Your life is showing you back what it is that you are, what vibrational state you are at. So if your heart is closed off, how much consciousness can actually move through and emanate through you? And it is through love that you begin to see because love is what? Positive. You begin to see the transformations happen in your life. So you have to do these heart centered open meditations and have your heart open in order to really be able to be inspired to the action to take in order to be able to watch your life change and have that heart centered intention setting when you're doing your new moon rituals and your Lionsgate rituals. Okay, remember, it is all about the consciousness being able to move through you. So you want to have your heart open. You want to make sure this is playful and it is in tune with your desires, your true desires. This cannot, what your inspirations cannot be is something that was an external idea, what somebody else wants you to create in your life. And it cannot be because what you are expected or what you feel like is appropriate according to somebody else's idea of what your life should look like. This literally has to be something that sparks happiness, sparks joy inside of you and brings you to an authentic state of happiness. Okay. So that is the key to being able to take a hold of these fertile, it's literally like spiritual revelation that the fixed star series represents freedom, spiritual freedom, alchemy, changing thoughts into things. Okay. And it represents fame. Okay. So how you're going to show up in the world. That doesn't mean you have to go famous and go viral. You can if that's what you want to do, and whatever that looks like for you. But really, we're talking about how you show up, how you shine in your physical life. So it's very supportive energy for bringing forward what you truly desire. It has to be an authentic, personally driven desire. Okay. And with that heart open. So, um, just like the format that I had done last time, I am doing this video at the beginning of each one of your readings. Okay. And so we'll be diving into those readings here in just a moment. I want to say, just give a shout out to every one of you who support my channel. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I can see the growth in this channel and I'm really enjoying it. I also would love to give a shout out to my family members who support my channel, who tell me about how they are excited about each video coming out and they're using it for their own personal growth, which is what tarot, in my opinion, is for us to be able to dive into spiritual wisdom, to be able to reflect upon the messages that spirit brings to us and to be able to enhance and expand our lives. Also, thank you so much for those of you who have chosen to do a personal reading with me. You know who you are. I see you. I love you. Thank you so much. So again, so much love to every one of you. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. I do very much appreciate it and would love for more people to be able to connect with these messages that are coming through, which expands, of course, because those who are watching influence the messages. So it expands our messages, right? The more people it goes through, and we can get even more information. And I just love this about spirit. So again, love you all so much. Now let's go ahead and begin each one of your readings. Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your Lionsgate reading. Lionsgate portal is a significant one for being able to hone in on what it is that we are rewriting our future with now that we are doing this from a unwounded place. In my last video, we had talked about healing that Chiron wound, so it's been with you for your whole life and no longer living and subconsciously reacting and acting from that place within us. So we're literally being able to consciously write our future at this point, write what our lives look like. And this portal is such a beautiful energy to be doing this in. Okay, so what is the point of focus is my question. We're starting with the Tarot of the Sacred Kingdoms here. All of the decks that I use are in the description box below if you're interested in getting your own deck. Also, yeah, not also, but yeah, let's get back to the question here. The question is, what is the point of focus for Capricorn for the Lionsgate portal? Okay, Three of Cups and the Magician. Like that. Okay, and then now we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, wow. All right, and what's at the bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. Expansion of your life, coming out of your comfort zone. All right. This is the castle that you're walking out of here is the comfort zone you built for yourself. Strong, it's stable, it's sure, it's true, right? Now you're headed into where the light is drawing you to go, right? And I love that that's at the bottom of the deck here with the Magician here. It's beautiful, right? The Magician is where you're working with the full powers of your manifestation abilities and you're literally consciously creating your life. Now, the Three of Cups talks about you surrounding yourself and celebrating life itself with people who are like-minded, with people who are drawing off of the same type of consciousness and creating life the same type of way. Now, that doesn't mean that, I mean, everybody agrees on everything, not necessarily, no, but you very much enjoy being with these people. And maybe you are starting to join a group that does do more magic, right? I mean, that's not unheard of, joining groups that do magic, but I think that more than anything, it's drawing off of or working with the energies with other people that's drawing off of your own personal brand of magic. Okay. You see, I keep going back to magic, and I hadn't really seen this in this card until now. I'm really being drawn to all of the light of the night sky there. And it really feels like they're empowering themselves um through source energy, through their connection to their higher self, through spirit. So when we're connecting to our own spirit, which is our connection to source or God, we're working with our own personal brand of magic there. And because of that connection, now it seems that you're doing this with other people. And we light up when we're with people that we enjoy being around, right? It's a reason why we light up. I think it's said somewhere, it's written somewhere, when two or more are gathered, there I am, right? And I think it's somewhere in the scriptures it says that. So that's what I'm getting from this light that's created, this magic that's drawn out from each of you as you gather together. And you're using that to now stabilize the power within you to create the life that you want. The 10 of Cups is around a large family-like community. This may be your blood family, it may be your friend family, it may be your work family. It may be a new community that you join, but it is supportive for you emotionally. These are very strong, emotionally supportive cards. And that is supporting, and what's causing this? All of this to transform in your life in this way is like by stepping out of your comfort zone. Okay, you're moving out of that comfort zone in order to experience this, which is going to create big changes in your life. So let's dive into each one of those cards with the gold. What? I'm dropping cards. No, we don't want that. I don't want that, guys. Is everything kind of getting off kilter for you guys? Is that what this is all about? Or you feel like things are like, whoa, things are changing. The ground is shifting below my feet. All right, Capricorn, let's get back on track here together. No more distractions, right? Okay, clarity through this group, clarity through this connection. Love it. New perspective, being able to see things differently. And maybe these are people that you're connecting with from your past, or it's reconnecting you with your desires from the past. But it's either way, it is very secure and very loving. It is very comforting energy. Okay. So beginning to have a perspective that's based in comfort, love, security, and support. Is somebody from your past coming back? Maybe. If so, let me know. Let me know. All right, Magician. Let's go ahead and get two clarifiers, at least two clarifiers for our Magician trend here for our beautiful, beloved Capricorn. Well, not what you expect to see. What are we talking about here? 5 of Cups, Lord of Disappointment. This is regret and creativity, imagination. What? With the Magician? I want more information before I go any further on that one. Okay. Because, an out of balance magician can talk about manipulation because he's manipulating reality, which is what alchemy is, right? Or we're manipulating reality and we're meant to as creators. But is this a way that is hurting you? Is this a way or simply drawing you away from things that had been hurting you? Hmm. Yeah. This could be where you're learning to, I'm seeing this. Okay. This could be what you're learning with these people here and here is how to like extract those wounds and essentially poison energetic poison out of your body, right? So like releasing negative energy. You're learning how to release negative energy because you want your creations to be pure in their energy field, right? Each one to be pure in itself to be able to manifest in its purest possible form. So if you're still drawing off of energy inside of your body that is hurtful or harmful, that's going to influence your manifestations. So maybe what's happening here is that you are healing old wounds. We had talked about that, the Chiron wound. So it's absolutely possible you're healing these old wounds in order to be able to manifest your brightest future. And so the 10 of Cups talking about being fully supported. It's like the rainbow of blessings that comes from the support of those around you. Again, feeling like that family around you. And you guys are going to love this, because what does it mean for you? What type of support are you receiving, or what kind of impact does that support make for you? 10 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles, which we know as a Capricorn, your financial well-being is important to you, right? I mean, I, I'm a stronger sign in my chart as well. So, it speaks to me, but very abundant. So what this is talking about here is that you are in alignment. Okay. This group that you are connecting with is in absolute alignment with the highest version of yourself that is able to either take the fortune that you have amassed and be able to move forward in a balanced way with that, or being able to really look at where you have placed your energy and how you now are attuning your energy to be able to, as you put things out into the world, you're actually getting more back from it energetically. It's like, when you do a job and you're going to work all day, and when you come home, you really don't have a whole lot of energy left to engage in anything else, let alone a hobby. Like, I'm too tired to even think about a hobby. But when you're doing work that's aligned with your soul, when you're no longer operating from a poisoned place inside of you, perpetual negative energy, imagining things that are, not really there, to continue hurting ourselves. We do this. Every one of us does this. Humanity has had an odd obsession with suffering. Okay, we do, and we just continue to place our energy in places that have perpetuated our own undoing and creating more suffering in our own lives, right? But what this is talking about is that job that you do, that you love it so much that no matter what you put out into the world, you get tenfold back. It just keeps edifying you because you are in alignment with your soul. When you're in alignment with your soul, you just keep being fed more and more and more beautiful life force energy. Okay. So this is about you aligning with a job that edifies you and working with others. And maybe you're working with these people in your career that are edifying you. Doing a startup with a nonprofit, or, something that charitable. I don't know, whatever it is, but it really feels like just like straight up magic to me, honestly. Like you're joining a group that understands how to use alchemy, okay, to heal themselves. And when you do that, maybe you're bringing that work forward and you're sharing it with others, or because of that work that you do, the work that you then do in your own personal life now is so aligned with who you are that it's uplifting to you. And this is magnificent for Capricorn, because why? You are the cardinal sign of Earth, which means that the way that you move forward is going to impact the whole collective. And if you're moving forward from an aligned place, aligned with your spiritual place, now the impact that you're having is huge, not only for yourself, but again, like I said, it's informing the collective. We all are, but you're the cardinal sign of Earth. Like, how are we to move forward in our abundance that is edifying to us and the world around us? And here we have the Star card. The Star card is where you, and underneath is the Devil. Okay, we'll take a look at that in just a moment, right? So the Star card, again, we're talking about perfect alignment with your energy is aligned. This is your North Star. This is your purpose. This is your next big manifestation that is in harmony with what your soul desires. Okay. Now, as we have 3D experiences, we are moving desire forward. We're creating new desires, and we're meant to. But we're also meant to listen to our higher self and attune to that energy of our desires in a way that we believe and know that we can have them so that we can manifest them. And that's what the star card talks about, this healed, aligned version of you that's able to manifest according to your pure heart's desire. Wow. Now, I just have to say real quick, though, this is what's popping in, is that Aquarius, which is this card, okay? This card represents Aquarius energy. And Aquarius rules your second house of career, finances, personal possessions. And if you're attuned to your authentic self, which is what, Aquarius asks us to do, to be our own unique self and to liberate ourselves from oppression, liberate ourselves from somebody else having the answers for us or what we're expected to do, what we're obligated to do as a human on this planet. And you're like, actually, you know what I'm going to do is what I desire and what brings me joy and happiness and is fulfilling for me and the collective. That's going to be huge for your financial well-being. But not just your finances, because the Pentacles aren't only talking about finances, they're talking about energy. That's what Pentacles are talking about. Energy that impacts your physical world, because where your energy is, what you're placing your focus on is what you're going to get more of. It's where you're directing consciousness to go. It's where you're directing consciousness to go. So you're doing this now from a very aligned place. And what is the driving force underneath it? Well, this is your card, isn't it? You and your power. But you and your power you're not a devil, right? The devil represents being out of balance. The devil represents negative thinking. The devil represents beliefs that we have held inside of ourselves that have kept us moving in the wrong direction or perpetuating cycles in our life that are not healthy. See that here. So you breaking binds in your full power. That's what this is saying, because it is your card. This is you in your full power, breaking the binds of what was unhealthy in your life, beliefs, patterns, and cycles that were built off of beliefs, right? But beliefs you were rooted into, what stabilized you in your life, what created the life that you have been manifesting yourself, has now been rewritten by you in your full power. And that I really enjoy for you. I really like that for you, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and pull from the traditional. Nope, that was reversed. And this was actually crossing, to be honest with you. And I don't normally do that, but I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling it. So we've got the Knight of Swords, which is in reverse. We have the Chariot, which is crossing energy. It's either helping or hurting. And we have the Moon. This is what we're looking at toward this outcome. What is this outcome? So the Knight of Swords is going to be, there we go. There we go. That's at the bottom of this deck, the Emperor. Okay, so we have the Knight of Swords talking about Mars in Gemini. Now, Gemini is this magician over here, and Mars is ambition and action and going for it, right? Actionable information. It's taking the information I have and I'm doing something with it, right? Only it's reversed. So it's talking about like, whoa, we actually slow down and reevaluate. Reevaluate what is informing you. Where are you getting that information from? Is the information that you are getting, that you're acting from, is it true? Is it healed? And this, again, the Chariot is about movement, about going forward from an intuitive place. So either what you are being informed by is either helping you or hurting you. And you're being asked at this point to allow yourself the freedom, the grace, the open space to be able to evaluate where that information, what's working, what's not working. If I believe this, then result does that give me? If I believe this, what result does that give me? And if I believe it, what action then am I taking? It's a reevaluation of all of that. What belief are you in when you're in your full power? And what belief are you in when you're not in your full power? And can you identify the difference between the two? And when you identify that, and you literally are, okay? As you're able to now identify that, you don't have to just go ripping forward uninformed or informed by just any direction. You're going to be doing this from a very enlightened place, from a true place inside of you and you're going to know that through your intuition. You're fine-tuning your intuitive skills. You're fine-tuning your ability to speak to spirit. You're on this path where you're going from this little pond to this giant ocean, and you're this little crustacean here, and that's the path right in between there. There's the distraction. Those are the beliefs. That fox and that coyote, maybe they're both fox, maybe it's a wolf and a coyote. I'm not sure. Either way, they're disruptive. They're disruptive. And so if you feel disruptive, if it feels disruptive, it's probably not clear and true. If it feels clear, it's probably true. Okay. So this is these pillars of wisdom here, receiving information from that place to then inform your action. And as you do that, you're embodying the emperor within, which is your ability to have this rulership over your own life in a very responsible, mature, wisdom-based way. You're taking all of the experiences and you're drawing authentic wisdom off of that. You're able to then help others to be able to find their authentic wisdom. And I think that that's going to have a lot to do with the work that you do. A lot to do with it. So your self-mastery is to be able to slow down and understand what's informing you, healing yourself, right? And those wounds, those old wounds, and it's going to release those. It's going to release, or it's going to help you be able to see those beliefs that aren't working for you. And you're going to engage in work that is going to help others find their North Star, their ability to manifest the life of their dreams. And this will be so fulfilling for you. Absolutely fulfilling for you. And it's like, this is where you leave your legacy of love. This is about legacy of love. This is about legacy, right? This is about legacy. So what I see for you here on the other side, or as you move through this portal, is, like I said, a deep healing, aligning with your own personal North Star, being able to alleviate yourself from beliefs that are perpetuating patterns that were subconscious patterns. Tune into your own divine wisdom, understand how to trust your intuition and move forward from that place and become the master of your reality. So no pressure there, Capricorn. But this is a big one, isn't it? I mean, I know that August held the potential of being very transformative for each one of us. But as I'm seeing it play out, and for you guys, whoa, like you guys are taking on this challenge, aren't you? You're like, challenge accepted. I will forge forward. Yeah, you're being forged. Your self mastery is being forged through fire here, isn't it? Oh, but it's going to be beautiful as you connect with these others. It kind of takes you out of your comfort zone a little bit, and you connect with other people in a way that is healing to you, and then you are helping others heal. It is so beautiful that I don't think it's going to be hard work at all. It's big. Yeah, it's huge, but settle into it and know that it's all happening and that you get to just reap all of this, you know, these are authentic. This is authentic wealth. This is the riches within. And of course, when we're tapped into our riches within. It's with our riches, on the exterior as well. But this is going to be big for you guys. It really is. You guys are the, how it's like you're leading the way here with like, how do we move forward from an authentic place to create our prosperity? You're grabbing a hold of that. You're embodying that, and you're becoming an example of that. So this isn't anything to take lightly because it is a big deal, but it can be a really cool experience with all this magic up here. And it's going to be a really, really cool experience. And I hope it looks like you're going to have a lot of fun with these people. Okay, Capricorn, I hope that that was very helpful for you. I definitely enjoyed it. Now, I'm encouraging each sign to go ahead and um, sign up for my Patreon so that you can watch for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, your cross watching for the people that you love, in a way that does not have you waiting all week for each video to come out. So Patreon, they're all available at the beginning of the week. It's only $5. All of that support is very much appreciated because as more people become interested in it, I'm able to then spend time doing bonus videos for you guys, that won't be available on YouTube, and be able to do lives with you guys as well. So I'm looking forward to that. If that is something that you would like to do, watch for all of those without waiting. That's the benefit at this point, and that benefit will continue to grow. And I'm excited to be on this journey with you. So if I don't see you before then, Capricorn, enjoy all of your magic rituals here, all the magic you're learning, finding the magic within. And I will see you on the next video. I love you so much, and know that Source adores you. Okay. Bye bye.